Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Wednesday. Hello. Hi. I'm host Adam Kovic, and I am joined by Bruce Green, producer for the show, Inside Gaming.
How are you?
I'm tired.
Why?
I stay up late during our breaks.
You got one day to recover.
It's terrible. Let's go to the first news story. Black Ops 2 DLC has been revealed today.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Codename Revolution.
Revolution X?
I wish. Aerosmith's great. This is apparently coming from some leaked promotional material, which will have 4 new multiplayer maps.
Holy shit.
I know, you could hardly hold your dick in. In addition to that, there's also 1 new zombie map.
Sweet.
This will make somebody happy. Also, there's going to be a new weapon, the Peacekeeper submachine gun. Hey.
That's also very exciting.
Of course, this will be out first on the Xbox because Microsoft gives Activision a bunch of money, and if you bought the season passing, we do this every year.
Yeah.
This isn't news anymore.
$15?
We got to mention Aerosmith. That's why we did the news story. That's all it was.
Now time for the game releases from Bro Team. Let's go!
Well, the future's here. Pretty sweet, right? We've come a long way. You know, you can tell games like this. Just look at it. Just fucking look at that. That is progress, my friend. Because, you know, why should we use more than 3 colors? We're the future, idiots. Shut up. And speaking of the best trailers for the best games I've ever seen, check out this game. I know it's anime, but I can't tell where the tentacles end and the... Oh, nope. Now you just gotta learn teamwork. Really dig their use of black space here and words telling you about things. Yeah, well, it's a 3DS game, so if you're not already cross-eyed, you'll wish you were soon enough. And that is it, bro. Enjoy still being hungover.
Moving on to this train wreck of a show is the Walking Dead Survival Instinct First Look. My God, what a horrible piece of garbage. You thought Dead Island was bad.
I didn't think it was that bad.
This is god awful.
Why are you so harsh on this?
This is like the Academy School of Art got together and made like a test demo of like what an adult would look like if he made a video game.
AMC's working really hard on this for you.
No, they're not.
For you, Adam Kovic.
This is make the show.
This one came out a week ago, but we were gone. We were on vacation. It's Aliens Colonial Marines story trailer. This is another trailer that Adam Kovic hates.
Everything's awful today.
I don't know why. This doesn't, again, the graphics look but it doesn't look so bad.
We're starting this year out horribly.
Bishop's in there.
And you get to witness it.
Aliens.
Bishop looks like Danny Boyle with his weird fucking head.
Yeah, he does. He has a really huge forehead.
Fucking weird. All right, everyone, that's it for your show. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm very sorry for this train wreck of what you have just witnessed today.
You don't need to apologize to
We're
them.
starting 2013 off as expect this.
This is really short. It was fun.
That's how it is now.
Don't expect any of this.
We got a bunch of clickouts you guys can check out. We're just gonna make stuff up. We got some War Z stuff from.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Out.
Gameplay.
Yeah, like the War Z everything. Watch all that.
And then the news desk you just did for Fez.
Yes, and then there's some trailers. See all that stuff. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then, here's the best video ever. Now we throw paper at the camera.
You're going to regret this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Thursday. Hello. Yes. Hey everybody, I'm your host Adam Kovic.
I'm Bruce Green.
And if this is your first time ever here, this is a new show where we try to give you all the relevant news information in 5 minutes or less, because we know you're in a hurry.
Let's do it.
Let's go to the first news story. You're seeing some stuff today. There's a countdown clock on Major Nelson's website.
What the fuck?
Counting down to E3. What could that mean?
I don't know.
Everyone says it's the new Xbox, but we know better than that, right?
Well, GDC is when it's coming out, yeah?
That is the rumor that we're sticking with. GDC is right around the corner. It's going to be in late March, and they're going to be announcing the console. Then why, do you ask?
They want to sell it in the fall?
That would be crazy.
Well, I would be awesome though, right?
In the entirety of Microsoft being in the console race, they have never actually put a console out the same year they announced it.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
So the plan is, apparently they want to do that because Sony's console is also rumored to be coming out this year as well.
And is it going to sell this year?
That's the idea.
So what's the countdown clock for then?
E3, and we're guessing because Microsoft's going to have a barrage of games that they want to focus on, it would not make a lot of sense to basically announce the Xbox and then have your games at the same show.
Okay, all right,
So
that makes
announce
sense.
the console, get everyone excited. But, I mean, look, if you're going to put a console out this year, you got to do your blitzkrieg now.
That's true. You're right.
This is
On
how
January 3rd.
Exactly. They are wasting no time.
Jeez.
They have pulled your pants down, they have bent you over, and you are taking it for a whole year. So enjoy it, kids.
And for the next rumor, Skyrim DLC.
Yay, more.
Woohoo, Redguard. So according to the trademark for this Redguard name, it'll be a downloadable computer game software offered via the internet and wireless services.
No shit.
So Skyrim and Hammerfell, the nation where the Redguards are from, are neighbors of the city of Dragonstar as a site of conflict between Skyrim and Hammerfell, according to the Elder Scrolls lore. Though Hammerfell is bigger than all of Skyrim, so there's no way we'll be seeing too many new locations, right? I mean, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Probably just a log cabin with some kids to raise in Dragonstar.
I would like that. That's nice. Let's go back to Hearthfire when things were simple.
Oh, previously Redguard was a spin-off called the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard, but now it's going to be some DLC for Skyrim.
Possibly. And so far, all the rumored names that came out for Dragonborn and for the other one, Dawnguard, were true.
Yes.
So if we're going down the line of true rumors,
Makes
this
sense.
will be the next one.
Yeah, it makes sense, Redguard.
All right, no download today, but we got one trailer. This is the exclusive MLB 13 The Show. Phil. Woo! Thank you.
This is the first exclusive of the year, the reveal. We did it.
Finally.
We did it, Phil.
All right, everyone, this is Show. Thank you so much for watching.
Woohoo,
Yeah, bunch of clickouts, including the Skyrim mods video that went up yesterday that Lawrence made for us.
Badass.
It's very well done. We got yesterday's episode, the one trailer that came up today, Phil.
Exclusive.
Woo! Thank
Yeah.
you. And yesterday's show to catch up on the news that you may have missed, which was really nothing.
And your news desk for Tomb Raider multiplayer.
Yes, we talked about that today. We'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, here's the best video ever. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You're going to regret this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Tuesday. Hello. Yeah. That was odd. Let's get to the news. Your first story for today. We got some more information on the SteamBox, finally somewhat confirmed. This is XI3 or Xi3, however you want to call them, will be producing the box. We've got some details from CES where ETC is right now. Currently is being called the Piston. The hardware is being developed in partnership with Valve. It's apparently upgradable, allowing users to change their CPU and RAM, though baseline specs are not exactly known. They are kind of, but more on that in a little bit. The price and release date are also not exactly clear, though representatives from XI3 said that the Piston is comparable to their X7A computer, which is about $1,000. The X7A has at least a quad-core 3.2 GHz CPU, 4 gigs of RAM, and an integrated GPU of some kind. It also comes with Windows, though the particular hardware sounds like it's just going to run Steam's big picture mode, and that's about it. For some more information on XI3, if you're interested, this is a company that launched a Kickstarter for these actual modular PCs back in September and apparently received a large amount of funding from Valve. Since the Kickstarter was actually unsuccessful, it ended at $90,000 out of the $250,000 it was trying to raise. This reveal implies that there will be several hardware platforms from different manufacturers, possibly certified by Valve. And actually, if you check out ETC's video, their coverage of the SteamBox, I guess we're calling it now, there is a part where they do pop out what looks like a video card from the device itself, where they say that it is upgradable in some way, leading to the theory that NVIDIA or somebody will be partnering with Valve to be producing more of these magical video cards. Though the device itself is so tiny, I doubt it's going to be able to play anything good or special.
Crisis.
You're not playing Crysis on this thing, God no. It's gonna look like Minecraft. Like I said earlier, ETC is currently down at CES, so hopefully more coverage of that will be coming in soon with more information about this lovely little SteamBox. It is Tuesday, let's go to the game release of the week, brought to you by Protein Pill.
Get ready, because the biggest event of the gaming year is already about to happen. Anarchy Reigns is finally out. I've never heard of it either.
Your first download for today, we get the XCOM Enemy Unknown Second Wave DLC. This is a free bit of DLC, which will be adding a bunch of modifiers that makes the game apparently more difficult if you're looking for a challenge, you weird person who's into sodomy. This will also be adding the NFL punter, Chris Cluey, I don't know sports, as a special hero because he kicks balls very well, apparently. What does this have to do with anything? Why him? Why not Shaq? He's a sports person, right?
He is.
Next up, we have the Assassin's Creed 3 Battle Hardened Edition. This is getting me hard. This is DLC that actually costs money. I'm no longer hard, I am flaccid. This includes 3 new characters and 3 new maps, meaning it's multiplayer only. That makes me sad. It's coming to the PC on January 15th. My dick is gone. Let's move over to the trailers. First up, we get the Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14 Legends intro. You can see the guy who made the famous drink called an Arnold Palmer. That's lemonade and iced tea. Woo! And a womanizer who are finally together in the same game at last, something we've all been waiting for. Next up, we got Remember Me, the Kid Christmas trailer. This has nothing to do with the holiday, where Jesus rose from the grave and gave a bunch of kids presents on a magical December 25th. No, it's a French dude. He's big and he fights a woman. For your final trailer for today, it's more of an extended video where Zachary Levi shows us a new way to interview people by sticking his ass out. Woo! Also, he makes a lot of amazing noises. The many noises of Zachary Levi coming to CD and vinyl later this year.
Boom! Yeah!
Alright, everyone, this is your show. Thank you so much for watching. Got a few clickouts. Check out ETC's coverage over at CES right now for all that magical stuff. Got 2 more stuff, including some news desk, and check out our blog, because when you do that, it helps us out a lot. See you guys next time, but until then, here's the best video ever. Bye.
I hope no girls saw this.
You're going to regret this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Wednesday. Hi. Okay, everyone's excited because our first news story involves Fallout 4. It's barely a story, just minor. It's something, but it gives us hope because we're all Fallout fans here. There was a tease from the Three Dog voice actor who tweeted out, I'm sorry we're using Twitter as a source of news, but it's the internet, so bear with us. He said, I quote, "Love my fellow Wastelanders even if you killed me in the game. Excited. Giving you the truth, no matter how much it hurts. Hashtag 3Dog, hashtag Fallout." I'm not gonna do his voice because it's actually racist. But then, in a response to one of his followers, he did say, how was that for a tease? I was given permission to release that tease. So fingers crossed, does that mean he's actually talking about an upcoming Fallout 4 announcement or whatever it's gonna be called? Probably something else. Our guess is gonna be next gen if Bethesda is working on another Fallout game. We're keeping our ear to the ground on this one because we hope something actually comes from it. Thank you. Your next story for today, Marvel Heroes is doing a Founders Program. What's a Founders Program, you ask? Well, let's get to that in a second. First off, this is David Brevik's new game. He was originally at Blizzard North, and before that, he worked on Hellgate London. We all remember how that game went. Maybe if free-to-play existed, the game would still be around. Either way, he's working on a new free-to-play MMORPG hybrid, which essentially plays like Diablo, which we needed another one of those. Anyway, if you want to give these guys money now before the game comes out in the spring, you can, up to $200 in fact, and you get new amazing things like currency, early access, bonus costumes, unlocked heroes, and permanent boosts to your character. I don't want to give anyone money early, unless it's Kickstarter, because that really works. Your first download for today, we get the 2K sale on Xbox Live, possibly only going on in the US. We don't know because we don't know anyone outside of here. We're very close-minded. Freedom. The games on sale include Borderlands, BioShock 1 and 2, Mafia 2, Duke Nukem Forever, and Civilization Revolution, which are all on sale for some kind of price. They are listed below. That's the editor's job. That's why he's awesome. And I love him. Your next download, I've been waiting my entire life ever since Shaq Fu came out for this pseudo-sequel. Shackdown is now out on Android and iOS. It's only $1. I bought it. It doesn't play very well. You mostly just throw a ball at zombies and move up and down. It's like Robot Unicorn Tech, but it's Shaq. And it looks nothing like him, but it's Shaq. Not since Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden has there been a game featuring a basketball player with such stature kicking so much ass. Chat.
Shut up and jam.
And finally, for your two final downloads, first up, we got Hawken and a fun little code that Machinima has exclusively. If you use this, when you get the game for free, you actually get a few points to start you off a little ahead of time. And also, in addition to that, over the break, I found out I got a bunch of Dota 2 copies. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you want a copy of Dota 2. I'll contact you, get your email, and send it to you that way. That's a lot of fun, a lot of free things. Moving over to the trailers, we got two from EA. First up is the SimCity, an introduction, which is just a bunch of random gameplay of the game, probably the least interesting of these series. But next up, we got the Crysis 3, the Seven Wonders, Cause and Effect, or as I'm calling it, Dad Ass. Woo! You love black ass.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. Put a cup on that thing. Yeah, baby. All right, everyone, that's where you show. Thank you so much for watching. Got a bunch of clickouts for today, including that, and that. We'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, it's the best video ever. Bye, everybody. Who's in here, Phil?
Bye.
That's Phil.
You're going to regret this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Friday. Hi. Your first news story for today, the PlayStation 3 has finally outsold the Xbox 360. Let's all rejoice, right? Yay?
Yeah!
No, shut up, every single one of you. So basically, more consoles means Sony is now the bigger winner. No, that is not what it means. That's what the internet's saying. But currently in the so-called console race, the Wii is actually the winner with 97 million units sold. That still amounts to very little. Most consoles are sold at a loss or with a minor profit margin because the money is in the software, people, third-party software to be more exact. According to recent statistics, third-party software like Call of Duty, which did over $2.5 billion in sales this year, did a majority of its business on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Activision has to pay Sony and Microsoft a portion just to sell their game on their system, so that is where the real money lies. It's called a licensing fee. That's why they sell their hardware at a loss so they can recoup it from you once again when you buy a video game for that system. So one console outselling the other means next to nothing, especially when your console can't sell a damn thing, like the Wii, which is actually the console winner, but it's the loser. Good news this weekend, Borderlands 2 is having a gear up weekend. It's actually an evening, more likely. There are powerful shotguns. Woo! Powerful shotguns will be dropping until Saturday at 11 a.m. when your favorite cartoons come on. Actually, that's when they end. You have to be up really early for the good shit.
Pork chop sandwiches.
But it sounds like different gear will be dropping after that. So right now it's Shotgun Mania time, so get on there. Golden Keys be damned, let's get us some shotties. Your only download for today, we get the Love Fist 1986 EP, which is now available on iTunes. It's not exactly a video game, but it's related to Grand Theft Auto, and we're a big fan of the old Love Fist. Woo! I actually lied, there's two downloads, though you could probably skip this one. Amazon's having a deal. Darksiders 2, Saints Row, and Alice Madness Returns all on sale. But I mean, if you haven't played them now and you didn't get into the Steam sale, this is just desperation at this point. All right, that's for our show. Thank you so much for watching. Got a couple clickouts, including the top 10 selling games of 2012. You should check that out, and the CES coverage, and many other things. We'll see you next week, but until then, here's the best video ever. Bye.
I can't believe you made it so quickly on foot. Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there. Dad, please.
You're going to regret this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Monday. Hi. Yeah. Very cool. Let's get to the first news story for today. Baird equity analyst Colin Sebastian, a person I had never heard of, is telling investors of the world that the PlayStation 4 will be coming out this October, with the Xbox coming out a month later in November. Each console set to be at a $400 price point. Is this true? This is just some white guy saying stuff, so he might know what he's talking about, though he does claim that the PS4 will have early production problems. I don't know how he can know that. He's also saying that Nintendo will struggle with the Wii U. Whatever crystal ball he's using here, I want to hit. Sounds good. The actual announcements for these consoles, as he's saying, not us, saying that these consoles will be announced right before E3, making E3 a bigger deal than ever. Though we still stand by GDC being the announcement date. I think that's going to be it.
Yep.
You can't announce two consoles at E3 and then try to talk about games. That's the other question that we're all freaking out about, especially Phil. Woo! Thank you. That there's going to be no games to launch if the consoles do come out this year, because besides Watch Dogs, what else? I mean, we're running out of B-roll as it is. We can't even show anything right now.
13.
Skyrim, yeah. Anyway, more next-gen news coming from other people who probably don't know shit about video games, but at least people are talking. Hopefully more news coming on that. Next news story for today, Dust 514 will be hitting open beta this January 22nd. That's this month. That's like in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot those EVE Online players. Shoot the shit. No downloads for today, but your one and only trailers. The Cyberpunk 2077 exclusive, Mike Pondsmith, where he talks about the Cyberpunk world. He's one of the creators.
Yep.
He made it.
Morgan Freeman.
He is not Morgan Freeman. Not all black people are Morgan Freeman. You're a racist.
Or Denzel.
I just want to see gameplay soon. I'm curious. These are the guys who made Witcher 2. Come on. And Witcher 1, but you can forget that game because Witcher 2 was good. Anyway. All right, that's a show. Thank you so much for watching. Got a few clickouts, including our Devil May Cry review, or DMC, whatever you want to call it. Also, there's a Port Authority for Far Cry 3, where Lawrence picks apart Far Cry 3 in console versus PC. It's a lot of fun. Also got some trailers and yesterday's show. Check those out, and our blog, because we love you ever so much. We'll see you tomorrow, but until then, here's the best video ever. Woo! Thank you.
You need to control yourself. You could become like Mikhail. There's no room for two maniacs in our operation.
Warning, ensure protective masks are worn during this process, as the gas is highly hallucinogenic. It's getting sexually tense in here.
Hello and welcome to Inside Gaming for Tuesday, January 15th. Oh, that's so much better. My name is Bruce Green. I'm filling in for Adam Kovic. He is in Seattle. So the first story today, Sony is revealing the PlayStation 4 possibly before E3. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way. There's no way. So Hiroshi Sakamoto, the VP of Sony Home Entertainment, said about the PS4 reveal in a Spanish language interview with emol.com that the announcement may be in that minute or even earlier in May. In that time, we'd expect to deliver great news, but we must wait until May at least. So keep in mind that this comes from a Google translation of the original report. So, just take this with a grain of salt. It may come right before E3, it may come at E3, DICE, GDC, some other random time. Are they gonna launch with a bunch of new titles, Phil? What do you think?
No.
They're not gonna launch with a bunch of new titles, according to Phil. Bare bones, that's what we're saying here. There's so many theories floating around, but the PS4 may come out right before E3, just in a giant Sony announcement. That may be fun. Next story, Greece reportedly released the jailed Arma developers. So originally, Martin Pesler and Ivan Bukta, is that how you say it? Ivan Bukta? Bukta were jailed for espionage in Greece because they were taking photos and video of military installations, presumably for the game, presumably for Arma. HelpIvanMartin.org, the activist website calling for the developers' release, has translated 2 Czech news stories, there's more translations here, saying that the developers are out on 5,000 euros bail. They were in jail for 120 days, or 130 days, is that what it was? 120, 130? That's ridiculous, depending on when exactly they were released, and assuming that they actually were. So hopefully, these guys are out and for espionage in Greece just because they were trying to develop Arma 3. Those poor guys. And finally, Injustice Gods Among Us gets a release date, April 16th. Phil, what do you think? Woo! That was all right, I guess. 360, PS3, Wii U. Go out and get your pocketbook ready. Everybody's got a pocketbook, right? So go buy Injustice. Now for the game releases, my t-shirt.
Oh, so you like video games, huh? Fuck you. Look at this shit, slow motion, Wait, why is his hair black now, Well, too bad, fucker, you like it, you don't even know it yet. The future you has bought this game already, your complaining did nothing. Cause you forgot one thing, kid. Capcom always wins. Just look at fucking Dark Void.
Moving on to trailers, the Borderlands 2 Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt launch trailer is today, and that means the DLC is also coming out today, so go play some more Borderlands 2. You don't need a reason. And there's also the Devil May Cry launch trailer. Make sure you check out our review. It went up yesterday, and it's great. From Miguel, it's great. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. They got a bunch of clickouts like those trailers I just talked about. The Dead Island Riptide news desk, where you get a female torso when you buy the game. That's exciting. Devil May Cry review. Kovic will be back tomorrow, so until then, watch the best video ever. Just keep watching it over and over and over.
Ja, wir sind die Geilsten auf der Welt und wir feiern heute laut und grell. Ja, wir sind die Geilsten, einfach die Geilsten, denn wir machen Party wie keiner hier. Ja, wir sind die Geilsten auf der Welt und wir feiern heute, wie's uns gefällt. Ja, wir sind die Geilsten, einfach die Geilsten, denn wir machen Party wie keiner hier.
Warning. Ensure protective masks are worn during this process as the gas is highly hallucinogenic. It's getting sexually tense in here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Wednesday. Hi. I'm Sam Kovic. Let's get to the first news story for today. Nintendo announced today that they are merging their handheld and their console division, and you would think that's a bad thing, but no! Merging is good, because Nintendo is building an all-new $340 million facility next to its headquarters in Kyoto to house both handheld and their console engineers. The goal apparently is to speed development up of their products by sharing experience and work resources. This is the first major restructure for the company since 2002, when Iwata took over as president for the company and reassigned a few of the company's divisions. We're actually hoping inside of here that they're going to be doing some sort of Super Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, GameCube-like integration, which they have done before. But now with the wireless technology that is out there, perhaps the 3DS could be an optional controller for the Wii U, which it already uses about 10,000 other controllers, so why not one more? As for your news, your one and only download for today, we get the early access to Dead Space 3, the demo, which is on XBLA today. It will be out everywhere on January 22nd, but if you want early access, you go to the website below, hello, right there, and you can actually get a code if you basically like them on Facebook, you tweet to them, find them on Friendster, whatever you want, but we actually got a code, luckily, in here. Woo! Okay. So we're going to play some co-op on that one and with our Kinect and see how that works. Should be getting a video up on that sometime this week?
Yeah!
Oh, good job. Moving over to the trailers, first up we got the Crysis 3, the Seven Wonders, where they shoot there's a lot of bullets coming out of that gun, and then they burn the bad man. Next up we got the Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel Overkill trailer. This is clearly Phil's pick of the day. If you could not tell, they're in Mexico after they burn down the poor gardener's house, and then they go get some tacos. Woo! And your final trailer for today, this is everyone else's pick of the day. It's the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance trailer, where Raiden takes out his revengeance on lots of little robots. Where'd the robot touch you? All right, that's it for your show. Thank you so much for watching. Got a few clickouts today, including the Borderlands 2 DLC Sir Hammerlock hands-on that I got on it with. Got it on. And Splinter Cell Blacklist got delayed, so we did a story on that as well, and a bunch of trailers. See you guys tomorrow, but until then, here's the best video ever. God, I hope so. Good to be back.
Southbound on Frankfort Avenue, Purgatory.
Warning. Ensure protective masks are worn during this process as the gas is highly hallucinogenic. It's getting sexually tense in here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Thursday. Hi! I'm your host, Adam Kovic, and we finally made it to Reddit, everybody! Yeah! Fuck. Your first news story for today, Bungie will be revealing more on Destiny, still a code name, at this year's GDC. Bungie writer and design director Joe Staten, he also wrote a book, look at that one, will lead the panel. Brave New World, new Bungie IP. Christopher Barrett also will be in attendance, and the focus will be on design and the process of world building techniques. So hopefully there will be some kind of announcement about the game. That's what we're hoping for, and an actual name for whatever this project is. Either way, it's Bungie. They're making a new game. We're excited. Next up, we get some screenshots for the all-new game Killer is Dead. This comes from our man crush boner, Lawrence, who loves Suda51. Here are some pictures of said game. This is from Grasshopper Studios, who make crazy shit. This is the first we've actually seen of this game, and the similarities to Suda's previous games, like Killer 7, have caused some to speculate that it might be a sequel, and there is some No More Heroes-esque looking boner weapons there. Thanks to Google Translate, we can confirm that the game will feature action, executions, blood splash dance. I love Japan. The game is currently scheduled to release in the summer of 2013 in Japan, while a US release date has yet to be announced. Sadly, let's move over to the downloads. First up, we got Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition, finally coming to Steam for $20. Yeah! Let's save the enthusiasm for Euro Truck Simulator!
Oh my gosh!
2 is on Steam, finally, for $36. I don't care. I will give you my firstborn child for this lovely, lovely game. It does cost a lot of money, and there is a free download in form of demo where you can... I made myself like a molester. He looks great. Let's check out some trailers today. We got the Splinter Cell Blacklist Inauguration trailer. It's called Inauguration, a word I can't say, because of the presidents that you see, like Clinton. And finally, we got the Trials Evolution Gold Edition announcement, which essentially means the game is finally coming to the PC, where it all started. Everybody, I think John knows more about this. He's excited. All right, that's every show. Thank you so much for watching. Got a few clickouts today, including a story about the Fallout TV show. What? That's over on ETC because it's far more entertainment than gaming news. We also have a news desk covering the Star Wars 1313 rumor that the game is coming to the PS3. It's not. And trailers. Check all those out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then, here is the best video ever. Reddit.
Warning, ensure protective masks are worn during this process as the gas is highly hallucinogenic. It's getting sexually tense in here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Tuesday. Hi!
Yes!
I'm your host, Adam Kovic, giving you all the news stories that we deem good, like the Durango specs being leaked this week, also known as the Xbox 720 or whatever the hell you want to call it. According to this website, the new Xbox will have 8 CPU cores running at 1.6 gigahertz. We'll also have 8 gigs of RAM. Also will be running a custom DirectX 11.1 class 800 megahertz graphics processor, possibly from AMD if they're still working that deal out, and a possible 500 gigabyte minimum hard drive, which would not be bad. Also, Blu-ray is supposed to be default. This is another one that we've been hearing about. Apparently this 8-core processor is actually very similar to the rumored PS4 processor, and both are based on AMD's design. The GPU power will be much higher for the PS4 though, according to this part. It will have 18 compute units operating at 800 megahertz, while the Durango, remember the Xbox 720, only has 12. The Orbis, also known as the PS4, can crank out 1.84 teraflops. That's 1 trillion floating point operations per second, while the Durango is rated at 1.23. This means that the new Xbox may not look as good as the new PlayStation. Flame wars begin. Durango will also supposedly have USB 3.0, meaning that games could be streamed quickly from a hard drive or flash memory, as they are already done, but also much quicker. And does that mean that games will actually be sold on thumb drives, making the Blu-ray aspect redundant? And adding more flame to the fire, because I know you love kids arguing. You're probably not watching the video, you're just yelling at each other. Sony came out with some information about the PS4, talking about if it should come out against the 720. CEO Kaz Harari, our favorite, said that, I quote, "Why go first when your competitors can look at your specifications and come up with something better?" Which totally contradicts what we reported on last week from that one crazy analyst. But then again, if you're coming out with a console this year or even early next year, you're not going to wait for Microsoft to say what they're putting into a console before you start putting it out, so it's just stupid. And for your final news story for today, it was announced today that Capcom will be porting over its once 3DS exclusive Resident Evil Revelations to many consoles, including that one, and this one, and that, and that, and this, and that, but not him. He's stupid. If you want to see your favorite characters on a boat, not in 3D form, well, at least in your hand, you can check it out May 21st when the game comes out. It is Tuesday, so it's time for your game release of the week, brought to you by Bro Team
Hill.
Thank you.
Alright, video games, go! Okay, let's get the crap out of the way first. Look at this, Nick Knock Canoes. See why politicians are so pissed all the time? Because they don't have any man video games to play. Where's the balls and hairy dick on this game? Come on, if I want to feel good about myself, I'd fast forward through The Little Mermaid again. Get the shit out of here. Don't hear anyone crying over this game. I'm loving the new hair color. Fuck you, am I right, guy? You want to get the best reaction, you always fuck with the canon. That's why I think it's so cute when Twilight Sparkle has green hair. I'm naked right now. Shut up, listen up, look up into space, there's fights there. Based on Carl Sagan's book about these exact space battles. This is the shooting fight war that lets you be an organism in space. Try not to feel too lonely in the abyss when you realize there's no afterlife. And speaking of wasting all your money while you still can, here's Mighty Mouse leveling up and going around. Yeah, it's a phone thing. Enjoy watching people play this on the subway, making terrible choices while you do nothing. Fucking gamma male. Go back to your cave. This is the cave. Kind of reminds me of that documentary, The Cove, Vic. You know, where all those dolphins get trapped in a harbor and then Adam Kovic... Well, maybe I shouldn't be talking about it, but don't you ever wonder why you never see any dolphins on Inside Gaming? Yeah, spreading the word in 2013. Now anyway, here's the good shit. Yeah, I bet you won't buy this game. I bet you don't have the fucking audacity to stand up for yourself. And buy this game and try it and beat it like a real man and win at this game. This is like Django Unchained if it made any fucking sense. Now get out, you're yellow.
First up for your downloads, we got the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance demo, which is up on the PSN and the 360. Check it out. Also on the Xbox, we got Halo 4 Spartan Ops. This is season 1.5. It's a free 2 GB download. There's also a new playlist update featuring some community-made Forge maps. They're actually a lot of fun. There's a couple crappy ones, but definitely check those out. There is a Lockout remake, which makes me very happy. Also, that Dead Space 3 demo that we talked about last week is free! Woo! For everyone. Get your co-op on. First up in your trailers, we got the Gears of War Judgment, the Guts of War trailer, as Braid talks to you about some new enemies, some new weapons, challenges, yada, yada, yada. There's a female. Sweet. And lastly, we got the StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm intro. Please, for the love of God, just make a film already. I know it takes you guys 9 years before you put anything out, Blizzard, but god damn it. It's beautiful. I love you. Alright, I'm in this for your show. Thank you so much for watching. Got a bunch of clickouts you should be checking out today, including our trailers. We did a story on the Elder Scrolls Online, how you can get into the beta. Also, John and I did an IGQA this weekend. If you missed out on that video, please check it out. We'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, here is the best dolphin ever. Bye, everybody.
Warning, ensure protective masks are worn during this process as the gas is highly hallucinogenic. It's getting sexually tense in here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Wednesday. Hello! God, I hope you weren't tired of us talking about numbers, because we got stuff on the PlayStation 4, also known as the Orbis, because some specs apparently have leaked. Let's get to it. These are the supposed dev kit specs that have leaked via Kotaku, and today we're breaking them down to the things that are most relevant in the data form and how it compares to the current PlayStation 3. First up, on the system memory, apparently this thing will have 8 gigs of RAM compared to the PS3, which only had 256 megabytes.
Ooh.
Yep. And on the video memory side, it's supposedly sporting 2.2 gigs compared to, once again, the 256 on the VRAM side of the PS3. The CPU this time around is supposedly a 4 times dual-core AMD bulldozer. So that's basically 8 cores, and the previous PS3 was using a PowerPC base core at 3.2 gigahertz, which essentially made developing for a lot harder than the Xbox. That's why you saw third-party games suck. Now this is the most interesting part of this leak because the GPU is touted as being an AMD R1000 series. The 1000 series is codenamed Southern Islands and is currently using the Radeon HD 7000 series. The line first came out in early 2012, so it's about a year old right now, already making it slightly outdated on the PC side. The line includes super entry-level cards and expensive $400 versions, so it's hard to say based on the architecture alone what the performance will be, but compared to last generation, the PS3 had an RSX chip, which was developed by NVIDIA proprietary for the PS3. It was based on the NVIDIA 7800 technology, which is way dated, especially when it came out. Along with all the supposed leaks and all the tech side, there was one really weird addition, which focuses on controllers having accounts basically tied to that. So you take your controller to your friend's house and it would log you in, which is weird because no one goes to their friends' houses anymore. We all play online. That's just odd. That's probably just a patent thing, but it sounds like basically what the Vita would do. It's just kind of a strange thing. It's just sort of worth mentioning. Once again, this is supposedly a dev kit where we're getting all the information from, so they're only showing a hard drive that's 160 gigabytes, but like the PS3, that should be replaceable, so that's not even really that big of a deal. But the most important part of this entire thing, seriously, is that there's a headphone jack coming out of the console. Nice. Which is not gonna happen at all. But just for comparison's sake, the last person to ever do this was Sega for their awesome Genesis model. That was cool. No, it wasn't. Actually, though, the important tidbit here is the question is, what is NVIDIA doing? They're supposedly completely out of the console race right now if AMD is working with Microsoft and Sony, which would totally give AMD the upper hand for this generation of consoles. Just kind of curious what NVIDIA is doing. Maybe they're working with some kind of partner for Valve on their hardware with the SteamBox, or maybe something completely different. We have no idea. So hopefully we're done now talking about the new consoles and these rumors and all this hearsay. We really just want something official at this point. GDC, get here now, please. Done with you. All right, that's for your news. Let's go to the downloads. First up with the Path of Exile, which is going to open beta today. You can check that one out. Max Payne 3 has some multiplayer DLC. On the trailer side, first up, we got the Wii U Bayonetta 2 trailer, which takes itself way more seriously than it deserves to be taken.
Ow!
Yeah. Interesting news today, Dragon's Dogma got an announcement for some new content called Dark Arisen. There's a trailer for that, featuring a very buff Satan. And finally, we got the Walking Dead Episode 5 stats trailer. We're putting a big censor bar in this thing because if you haven't made it this far, probably shouldn't watch it. Why are you watching it? It's a bad idea. All right, I mean, that's for your show. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, sorry about talking about numbers. It's just, we got a bunch of lookouts, including trailers and a couple of news desks. Please check those out. See you guys tomorrow, but until then, here is some kind of video. Later.
Warning, ensure protective masks are worn during this process as the gas is highly hallucinogenic. It's getting sexually tense in here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Thursday. Hi! Well done. I'm your host, Adam Kovacs. This is the first news story for today. League of Legends is finally coming back to the Mac, and the client for the beta is in public awareness now. If you want to get in on this beta, all you got to do is sign up for a LOL account and download the client because it's free. It's a free to play. That's how it works. We'll put a link in the description to make it a lot easier for you guys. You'll be helping out Riot Games by finding bugs. That's what a beta tester is. But if you want to be a big old fat meanie and not help out Riot Games with this public beta, a completely open beta will be coming soon. And fun fact, League of Legends actually used to be on the Mac 2 years ago, then it got taken away. So, you know, make it work this time, please. Speaking of other free stuff, if you want to get access to the Last of Us demo first, you'll actually be getting it if you buy God of War Ascension. The demo won't be available at God of War Ascension's launch, which is March 12th, but people who buy the game will be able to get access to the demo when it's available. So as of right now, there's actually no word on when the demo will be coming out, but hey, good year for PS3 exclusives. Enjoy them while you got them. And for your final news story for today, it's actually a short one. There's some more info on the George Washington DLC. That's coming out for Assassin's Creed 3. We got a date on that one. It's going to be February 19th. It's going to be broken up into 3 parts. So if you want the whole thing, it's going to be $30 or $10 individually. Not very cool, but that means it's actually going to be pretty big, right?
Yep, it better be.
Thanks, Bruce.
You're welcome.
No downloads for today, but your first trailer, we got the Aliens Colonial Marines Kick-Ass trailer. Not anything to do with the movie whatsoever. Well,
Kick-Ass.
the movie Kick-Ass. Aliens is a movie, but it's a video game. Next up, we got some Dead Island Riptide Alpha gameplay, which, surprise, surprise, looks identical to the previous game. That actually shouldn't be a surprise. That's disappointing. And finally, we got the BioShock Infinite Industrial Revolution pack trailer, which is very lame, but let me tell you why, because that's the end of the show. We got a bunch of clickouts that you should be checking out, including the thing I just mentioned, the BioShock Infinite News Desk, where we talk about the trailer and basically pre-order incentives in general. It's kind of fun. We did a THQ story from yesterday. If you missed out on who got bought where, you should be looking into that one. We'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, here is a bunch of moving pictures.
Pull my finger. Pull my finger again. Pull it again. Pull it again. Boobies. Pull my finger again. Pull my finger again. Do it again. I just pooped my pants.
Warning, ensure protective masks are worn during this process as the gas is highly hallucinogenic. It's getting sexually tense in here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Day for Monday. It's a whole new week, a whole bunch of new stories, Bruce. First news story for today, a mod team is making a prequel to DayZ called DayZ Origins.
Cool.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, I like it.
Original name, by the way. Wolverine, X-Men Wolverine Origins.
No, it's
Wolverine. Not. He jumped out of a helicopter.
What's the game about?
He met Sabretooth.
COVID.
Saw the story.
What's DayZ Origins about?
Well, it's still based on Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead. Like we said earlier, it will be a prequel to the upcoming standalone DayZ, but here's the weird part. It is not actually made by the original developers who made the mod for DayZ. This is from Rip Through Studios, not Bohemia Interactive.
That is weird. Okay.
So it's a free thing for a free thing. Anyway, story-wise, if that's important to you, this will be taking, I guess that's what all this is. It will be taking place on an island called Salvation Island, where the rich have built a walled-up city, blah, 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 blah.
But then the zombies come out.
Oh no, who would have thought? But this one will be focusing on Patient Zero, who apparently, for whatever reason, is a mutated mega zombie.
Cool.
Because people don't read anything about zombie literature.
Mega zombie.
It's just a guy in a bathtub. That's Patient Zero, not a boss.
Maybe it's just you in the bathtub.
Read a Max Brooks book. They're terrible, but you should read them.
All right, on to the next story. Madden 13 is predicting that the Ravens are going to beat the 49ers 27-24 in the Super Bowl this weekend.
What is a Super Bowl?
That's good for me. So Super Bowl is a game where two teams play a game called football. And then they throw this thing shaped like a hand egg, and then I'm not gonna explain the rest of it. So from 2004 to 2012, Madden has only got 2 of its winning picks wrong. They're 7-2 in the last 8 years, which is really, really good. Vegas has San Francisco as a 3.5-point favorite, so Madden 13 is thinking the Ravens are gonna win. So you should bet on the Ravens, Kovic. You're gonna go to a Super Bowl party. You've been following football all year, right?
This is where I eat guacamole and drink Dad's beer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good party.
And then the large Latino man falls over for some reason. Oh, look, a commercial. I was reliving a moment. That actually happened at a Super Bowl party.
I totally believe you.
Next up, half news story, half download. Surgeon Simulator 2013 is out.
Oh, so
we
good.
are calling it the QWOP of surgery games.
It's amazing.
You have to perform open heart surgery somehow in this amazing Unity-based engine game. We are doing a video of it later today. Keep a lookout for that.
With only one hand, too. I don't know how you do it with only one hand.
I'm gonna stop explaining it. You should just play it.
On to the trailers.
Yes.
Warfaced closed beta trailer.
Warface!
Warface.
Shoot you in your Warface.
This free-to-play looks really, really good.
It actually looks really well done.
I'm excited about
You
it.
use the CryEngine on stuff, and you use that to shoot other people.
Fucking amazing.
The Russians will be all over it.
It's true.
Next up, we get the Dead Space 3 launch trailer using little Phil Collins coverage. That's what he sounds like in the future. It's Future Space Collins.
That's true. You're right. Future Space Collins. And then the BioShock Infinite Columbia, a modern-day Icarus trailer.
Yes, I did a little bit of digging on this one. This is written by our buddy Drew Holmes, who moved over to Irrational a little during the game's development. I enjoy his writing because he worked on Saints Row the Third. I've been a big fan of his for a very long time, and he says, keep a lookout. Something else might be coming down the pipeline.
Could this be one of the best trailers of 2013
So
already?
far, yes. It's
amazing.
so well done. It's very Dharma.
It's fantastic.
I think it's a very awesome way of getting some information about Columbia out there. I'm very sarcastic, and that's how I sound all the time.
No,
but I really
believe
like
you.
this.
No, I believe you.
I really like it. I think it's
Are
good.
you being sarcastic?
This is what I sound like. This is how I was born.
All right, that's it for your show today. Don't forget all the clickouts like the trailers, the Bioshock one you gotta watch. Mass Effect 3 DLC, News Desk. There might be new DLC, we're not sure.
It's a screenshot. We're going off of that. And then we're going to be playing some Surgeon Simulator today.
Yes.
Give you an idea of what it's about if you can't use a web browser.
What's this?
You can't play the game. It's impossible, but we're going to give it a try. We'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, here's the best hand ever. Hand aid.
Yeah, hold him down. Squeeze the life out. I'm just kidding you, bro. Wouldn't that be fucked up? Nope, just kidding again. Okay, go on. Get out of here. You're free. We'll slow roast this one.
It's burning up.
Perfect. Hey, you feel like some tied up food? I'll take another little piece of your heart now, baby.
I'm a trained psychiatrist, but I've never seen cases like these. Terror, absurdity, passion. When life feels unexplainable, don't worry. You've got psychosis.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Tuesday. I'm Adam Kovic.
And I'm Bruce Green.
Let's go to the first news story today. Graham McTavish, who worked on Uncharted 3 and 2, who's more prominent on Uncharted 3, did a tweet
About?
Uncharted.
And?
That's about it.
Oh.
It's also a retweet, but since then it has been deleted, where he said, hashtag Uncharted fans, I will keep you posted. So we're basically saying Uncharted 4, PS4.
Launch title?
I doubt it.
What? Really?
But we do know that Naughty Dog is probably working on 2 games at this point.
I think it's gonna be a launch title, right?
Why would Last of Us and Uncharted come out the same year?
I don't know.
Money. That's why.
I want both.
You gotta spread the money out.
Can I have both?
We're calling it Uncharted 4. It's happening. The leaks are pouring out slowly.
Finally.
At a Charlie Cutler's bottom.
Charlie Cutter.
Whatever.
Next news story. Junction Point completely closed.
Who is Junction Point?
They produced Epic Mickey 2. And the statement from Disney.
Warren Spector Studio.
Yes, correct. The statement from Disney. It was with much sadness that we informed our teams today of changes to our games organization, which include the closure of Junction Point Studios.
Don't work with Disney. Ever. Anybody.
Why?
Because they shut all their studios now.
Except for when they buy Star Wars.
But actually, this isn't all sad news. We will get to Junction Point in a second. But Crytek is opening a new Austin studio with core Vigil staffers.
That's great.
About 30 or so guys, around 35,
Yeah.
of the ex-Vigil developers, along with David Adams, who's the former Vigil general manager, will be the CEO.
That's awesome. I'm so excited.
We're happy for those guys because we love Vigil, we love Darksiders. So currently, Crytek hasn't actually purchased the Darksiders IP though, and Crytek CEO Savat Yeferi said that they don't intend on buying it, but they're pretty good at buying studios who worked on stuff before, like they did earlier a while ago when they formed Crytek UK when they picked up Free Radical. They know how to buy the good people.
Yeah.
So I like them. But also, Retro Studios picked up at least one Vigil employee.
Oh, good for that guy, yeah. That guy.
And they are hiring a lot of the guys from Junction Point because they're all based in Austin and they love each other. It is always sad when a studio closes, but we're always happy when they find new homes. And speaking of happy, Gamer List of the Week brought to you by Protein Pill.
Protein Pill!
You know what I like about video games? Not a whole lot. But I do like things that distract me from the terror. And this is Skellington, so that's okay. But it does look like some from Newgrounds that you have to pay for. Dungeon Keeper 3 will never happen. Remember when everyone thought Billy Bob Thornton had a sex dungeon, but it turned out he didn't? He was just in his basement recording music with his shitty band? Yeah. Sucks. Oh, here you go. This is more up your alley. Here is a bunch of colors. Why not also drink some cough medicine? You know, there's a story here, but you are way too fucking stupid to even begin to understand. So, here you go, dummy. Maybe after you've graduated from that, you can handle some of this. You see this badass? His car's the same color as his skin. They're all like that. That's what makes him so cool. Lesson 1, I hope you're taking notes. Lesson 2, always buy every possible Sonic game. Find as many forums online as you can. Post about Sonic games on them. Write your own stories about Sonic. Dress up as Sonic. Go to conventions. And finally, always dress as Sonic. Never be not dressed up as Sonic the Hedgehog. The only way for a bald man to feel confident is to kill anyone who could ever see him. So here's Hitman, the trilogy of 3 games we're pretending only existed, not the other Hitman games that also existed. These are the ones where you get to kill people. Weird, right? I know. Look at this. Springing into action to rip off Nina Kuna already. Trying to show they're not the only ones who could put animations into games and fights. Yeah, I bet there's leveling up, too. Listen, Japan, you want to copy our games, you pay the price. Money. You pay us lots of money. Then we look the other way while you make another take turns fight whacker. Buy American, kids. Get Final Fantasy Tactics or Ogre Battle instead of this shit.
All right, on to your downloads. Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC out right now, today. You can get it. Go get it. 4 new multiplayer maps, skate park in California called Grind, ski resort in the Alps called Downhill.
You've seen all this stuff.
Yeah, it's true. New zombies map, Die Rise, and the zombies game mode where you get to play as a zombie.
Finally.
Yeah.
It's all there for you.
And the multiplayer weapon, the Peacekeeper SMG.
We're done selling out.
$15 on Xbox, and PS3 and PC get it in the very end of the month. Sorry, dudes.
Moving over to your trailers, get the Crysis 3 beta tutorial because the Crysis 3 beta is out today.
Ooh.
I am trying desperately to download it right now because we want to actually play it.
Your computer is having trouble, yeah?
Maximum download. Oof. Maximum throttle.
Then there's the SimCity 3 major landmarks trailer, so you get to see London, you get to see France, you get to see Mama's underpants.
You're lame.
Well, it was there. I had to take it.
Bad. All right, everyone, that's it for your show. Thank you so much for watching. A bunch of clickouts today, including trailers. We did a story on Battlefield 3 Endgame.
Yes, the news desk.
That is happening because we are huge Battlefield fans. It
And?
deserves its own video.
And you're going to play Crysis 3.
Yeah, if it downloads, we are going to play the open beta and give you our thoughts on said beta. We'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, this is the best video ever. Or something. Whatever. Fuck you.
We're both big fans of the Suda51.
Yeah.
Because he seems to dig on the same things we do. Wrestling,
Yeah.
lightsabers,
Yes.
and poop.
Yes, he digs on shit so much that no more twos pro tag Travis touchdown can save his game by pinching a fat doo-doo loaf.
Oddly enough,
Yeah.
a good deuce can save my day as well.
Ching.
I'm a trained psychiatrist, but I've never seen cases like these. Terror, absurdity, passion. When life feels unexplainable, don't worry. You've got psychosis.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Thursday. Thursday show. Don't be so happy, it's a sad day. Our first news story for today, Grand Theft Auto 5 has been delayed.
Son of a bitch!
All the way till September 17th.
You knew that was coming.
I knew very much it was coming, and I was very mad at all of you last year when you thought GTA 5 was actually going to come out in 2012. You're insane. It's going to be pushed to the fall.
Yep.
More money.
But we thought it was coming out in the spring, Kovic. I was excited about it.
Everyone else too, including the stockholders.
Son of a bitch.
Since it Take-Two stock dropped 7% today.
Just on the delay.
But guess what? It's going to pop right back up in the fall. But we got a quote from 2K.
Go ahead.
Or Take-Two.
Yeah.
Someone with more money than us is saying, today, we have an official release date to share with you. Grand Theft Auto 5 will arrive in stores on September 17th, 2013. We know this is about 4 months later than originally planned, and we know that this short delay will come as a disappointment to many of you, but trust us, it will be worth the extra time. We are doing all we can to help ensure it will meet, if not exceed, your expectations. We thank you for your support and patience. Yours, the GTA team.
I'm all right with game delays because that means they're going to make a better game.
Well, for GTA, take your time.
Yes, exactly.
It's not a popular opinion, but you can delay it for a year, and that's okay.
Yep.
People are still playing GTA 4 to today, and hey, maybe that even means the PC copy edition will come out closer to the release of the console editions, or maybe we're even going to get a high up-resed next-gen version as well.
I didn't even think of that.
I did. That's why I said it.
Onto your downloads, Proteus and Anti-Chamber are out now. So if you have a bong sitting next to your PC, don't do anything with it. Just look at it and then play the game, Proteus and Anti-Chamber.
Don't know where you're going with that one. Also, Wizardry Online launched yesterday. It's a free-to-play MMO with permadeath, so when you die, you dead.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's like DayZ shit right there. You can reduce the chance of your character will be dying by sacrificing items, like your loved ones.
You can do that in that game?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Goodbye, baby. Check out my watch.
That's a sweet slap bracelet. Tell them what it's for, Kovic.
Dance Central time.
On to your trailers. Aliens Colonial Marines tactical multiplayer trailers. There's lots of shooting aliens and running around and welding doors. And
one of those games where I want to look past the dated graphics and just enjoy it because it's an Aliens game.
Well, and Gearbox with gameplay.
I know.
I can depend on that.
It could look like Minecraft and I wouldn't care as long as it's just a good, fun, you know, the guy's writing it too. Might do a really cool story.
Yeah.
Be better than Prometheus.
Yes.
Story-wise.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Next up, exciting BioShock Infinite City The Sky trailer. This one's just on a different type of style than the one we saw earlier this week.
And the music's amazing.
It's really good. They changed Elizabeth ever so slightly. I don't think her boobs are popping out as much, which is kind of sad.
That sucks.
I know, but it's classy.
And it's Bioshock Infinite.
And I like the part when she rips the time anus and it's all black and white. That's cool.
They call it a time anus in Bioshock?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
She's like, Booker, we gotta open the time anus. And he's like,
Up next, the Battlefield 3 in-game trailer. Both you and I are very excited
We
about
like dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes, bro. We're gonna go dirt bike riding.
We sound like the biggest douchebags in the world because we like dirt bikes, but it looks fun, especially for the CTF thing. And the flag's just sticking straight out of that guy's ass.
Thank you, EA.
He looks like with the people with the butt plugs with the little horsetail. Brought to you by Dan Central, The Watch.
That's it for your show. Don't forget all the clickouts like the DICE Roundtable, the Gearbox studio visit that Hundar did. The Rad Brad there's, Kutra's there, Randy Pitchford, Kiki Wolfkill. They just do a behind the scenes of Gearbox, and this is for the upcoming event of DICE, which happens next week. You'll be there.
I will be there doing an actual real award show.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we got trailers and some Battlefield 4 news that you covered.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. I'm actually going to watch it this time.
You should actually watch the video. I'm not going to tell you.
I'll learn something from a video. Hopefully 10,000 of you do as well. We'll see you guys tomorrow, but until then, here's some form of content.
It's a video.
Final question comes from John, who wants to know who'd win in a fight.
I'm a trained psychiatrist, but I've never seen cases like these. Terror, absurdity, passion. When life feels unexplainable, don't worry. You've got psychosis.